So today we're going to talk about dealing with setbacks during this COVID-19 pandemic, because people are dealing with so many different setbacks right now. The job loss figures are staggering around the world. In the US alone, 22 million people have lost jobs. And in Canada, that figure is 1 million. So people are wondering, how do I get by? What can I do to make myself better when this all ends? How do I keep hope and motivation alive during this period? And what do I need to do? So today I want to talk to you about channeling the holistic wealth mindset to deal with losses in life, to deal with setbacks. Because the holistic wealth mindset is about cultivating that mindset that will get you through tragedy and crisis to come out better on the other side. So, for instance, we know for so many people who are looking for hope today because they've lost their jobs or dealing with a divorce, try not to think about it in permanent terms. So think about it as a temporary situation only. Because if you think about it as a permanent situation, then it really will set off things like panic, depression, and crisis in your life. So if we think about it as temporary, that helps to move forward. The other thing I would suggest is having a personal mission and embracing that. And so that personal mission is bigger than any job, bigger than any salary. It's what do I want to leave my mark on this world? How do I leave that mark with my unique talents, my unique capabilities? Because all of us are unique and all of us have a unique contribution to humanity. And so part of holistic wealth is embracing measured risks. What can I do to upgrade myself in this period to help me to switch to a new career, to do something I've always wanted to do in life? How can I position myself to do that? And I know that during this time, there are certain households that are suffering immensely just because of, and I want to give you some figures that I have in my book, Holistic Wealth, that deal with, families like single family households, women of color, because I think it's very, very, very pertinent at this time to talk about those things. So in the US alone, 39% of Black families headed by women live in poverty. The rate of poverty is almost 41% in Hispanic families headed by women and almost 30% in Asian families headed by women. So we know, for instance, that this pandemic is hitting certain socioeconomic groups harder than others. And so it's good to highlight these things so people know how they can move forward. And one of the things I want to mention here is that a vital part of overcoming the feeling of being behind is knowing you're on a path toward achieving holistic wealth and embracing it. So holistic wealth is about embracing how your life is unfolding in ways that can help you specialize in a new field, follow something you're interested in, or pursuing new experiences or transitioning to a new career. So at each stage of our life, it's good to sit back and to re-examine without becoming obsessed or ruminating on that path we once were. So for instance, that job that you once had, that salary that you once had, not necessarily thinking about too much of that road that you were once on, but thinking about the future and thinking about how to position ourselves well during this period. So it's taking the opportunity to make this period work for you in ways that will position you to come out better on the other side.